Hello, it is depressed Limemy. It is getting a bit old. I want to talk about how CCN treat its player base, and of course, Season 4 developers note balance adjustment that just dropped like a massive nuke on our face. To summarize this incident in short, more than half of the characters in this game just got real hard. Meanwhile, some characters that were already OP, top tier, barely got touched. And before we listen to my rant, analyze, we could get into something first. Have you ever struggled trying to get your favorite character or their juicy partner? Here I present you Lootbar. Lootbar is a platform that allows you to recharge crystal in all gacha games, such as CCN, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and many more. Lootbar offers 21 cheaper price than in-game official price. It's even cheaper if you catch the limited time offer. For CCN, Lootbar offers self-top-up service. Log in through single-use cloud gaming, making purchase, just like how you buy it in-game. Get your crystal in no time, log out, and your login info will be wiped clean. Lootbar is safe and have 10,000 reviews on Trustpilot. You also get 7 days after sales and refund guarantee. Use my link in the description to sign up. And you will get another 10% off coupon for new users. And now we're back to the video. Okay, let's start with small things that I deem least important so we could get into main dish without going back to them. The core of mutation improvement is nice. Equipment effect adjustment are mainly aimed at equipment that increase enemy action points are well deserved. Is too strong compared to the most equipment we had after all. All the soft debuff cap I agree with, even if stacking shouldn't exist. Now for the main dish. Buff capping. Morale, fortitude, and resolve will now be capped at 15. If 16 stack is applied, the turn-based buff will simply get deleted. First, 10 permanent morale buff if buff cap is still overflowing. On paper, a morale cap sounds healthy for game balance, but if you are off-meta characters enjoyers like me, morale stacking was the one thing that allowed off-meta characters to keep up with the strongest units. More than half of damage dealer characters in this game heavily relied on morale stacking, since they are multi-hit characters. Yuki, Chizuru, Luke, Rin, Serenial, Faye, and so many more characters. Even Hidamari is not safe from this. Meanwhile, nerfing Hidamari through morale capping seems fine, but it is not fine for low multiplier characters like Yuki, Chizuru, Luke, or Tressa. Even at 15 morale, this character doesn't do enough damage to compete with top tier units. Personally, I really enjoy playing off-meta characters, and seeing them doing great is what gets me going. With this morale cap, those characters will absolutely feel bad to play, especially if you compare it to top-tier characters, because the gap just got wider. What kind of balancing is this? Isn't balancing supposed to bring things closer together? Instead, this adjustment make weak characters suffer more while some top-tier units got away scot-free. It is taking the wrong turn, at least in my opinion. Since we are talking about the gap, we have to talk about units that barely got any nerf from morale capping like Tenebria or Haru. Those two characters are already super strong, especially Tenebria. Tenebria damage is already neck to neck compared to Hidamari before nerfed, and Hidamari just got nerfed by this morale capping. Now Tenebria is the best damage dealer in the game, followed by Haru with her Retrieve 15 Anchors build, and the rest of the combatants got kicked in the nuts and fell behind even more. So let me get this straight. Morale gets capped at 15, but Tenebria still keep a whooping 330% multiplicative buff from Ray? Is that fair? By making the gap between the best unit and the worst unit wider, is that your idea of balancing this game? Unfortunately, moral cap is not the only huge change. Persona and engravings are also going to get a big nerf. This nerf shouldn't be happening in the first place if developer actually know how strong the numbers are going to be by testing enough. They state that they didn't test it enough, by the way. It is in fact coming from their statement regarding this, so I didn't just make this up. Don't come at me. Looking at the numbers alone, it wasn't hard to predict that this would be much stronger than Season 2 refinement, which caused pen memory, by the way. Engravings are free, and it can easily buff your team output so high without any cost or whatsoever. Persona costs you like 20 fan memories, but it is incredibly strong because of the customization it had. So regarding balancing engraving and Persona nerf, I kinda know that it has to be done, but you can't deny that you feel like developers don't care how long you spend farming the right deck for the right teams. The compensation barely covered 2 good decks. While many players spend hours and hours and weeks building 10, 20 or even more saved data that could work well together. Now, many of those saved data became obsolete after a single update. Jesus Christ. And that is my opinion about this matter. I am very upset about their attempt to balance things this way. Don't get me wrong, these interactions are broken and should be adjusted. But the way they deal with the player base is definitely one of the worst I have seen so far. They did it so well at their half anniversary. A lot of people came back for this game, and I am so happy that people are coming back. So please don't flop, please don't flop, please don't flop. I really love this game so much. Please don't flop.